Okay, yeah, so the Super Bowl's the 7th. I still get used to that February thing, but thank God, now I like it because Tom Brady's not in the Super Bowl. Thank God. Another year with that fucking face. Who needs it? Right? It's a little too pretty for me, right, Mike? Calm down.
He gets me excited.
Oh.
You like him, huh?
All right.
No, I don't like that fucking clown.
Well, wait. So if the return of Mike Bocchetti.
Hey, Artie.
Mike, you're in a Run DMC shirt.
Yes.
What is that, like the tarpaulin they use to cover the field?
No, those days are done.
Who gave you that? Stacey Pressman.
Yes, it's a gift. I love it.
Stacey Pressman's here. Stace, what made you give him the shirt as a gift?
I actually had
Did you hold on?
I don't hear Stacey at all.
I think when you knock it down, try to put it down.
What's going on here?
There you
we
are.
hear you now.
There's Stacey.
We should duct tape.
It's just like the Broadway Comedy Club last night. Anyway,
That is the worst. When the mic goes out of the car.
yeah.
That's the worst.
And they said, you hold it like this.
You just did it again.
Oh, it just went out.
You just did it again.
I didn't do anything. I'm barely
Is it the water?
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a duct tape on it or something.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Don't do the impression of the Broadway Comedy Club.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got Mike that shirt when I was on the road, actually.
Why? Well, you saw it and you said, "Is it rare that you see a shirt that size if you're gonna get it?"
No, I'm buff now. I'm not a fag.
Mike, you're enormous. What size is that shirt?
Stacey.
I think it's an extra large.
Yes.
Just 1X?
Yes.
Yeah. I know he...
How much weight did you lose, Mike?
I don't know.
Why are you looking at
It's not pounds, Art. It's
Are you allowed
inches.
to? Do you ask Stacey if you can answer questions now?
No, stop it.
Well, that's what you were looking at her going, can I answer?
I don't know, because she knows more about training than me.
She's like
but
you look at the Valachi paper. She's your lawyer.
she's a great lawyer, Art, better than most
Frankie
people.
Pantangeli. I don't know what size this shirt is.
No, but Irene, who trained me originally, was like, it's about inches, not weight.
Has Irene gotten any work known as your trainer?
I don't know.
Well, because you plugged her a lot.
Yeah.
Irene's a great trainer. She's a good friend of mine.
She's intense.
Yeah.
She's great.
What did you go down to? What were you?
I was like a 4X.
Dan, you're taking pictures. I
You're
realized
4X?
Dan takes pictures of me on the podcast. I'm interviewing somebody, and he just takes a picture of me. But
I like that,
the
though.
person's not here.
Yeah, but the
So
thing
he
is,
just has a bunch of generic pictures of me in a different shirt.
Filato on a job. He's always,
What
Dan's
did you
always
say
ready to
now
go.
he's talking to somebody on the bottom?
Yes.
Well, what any picture could do, though.
Should lie the person.
Just a bunch of pictures of me talking to the microphone.
Dan is 10 steps ahead of all of us.
Like, why are you yelling? It's like, what's you're interrupting constantly.
I'm sorry. Dan is 10 steps ahead of all of us.
What does that even mean? What do you
No, Dan is always on the job. You know what I mean? Because we work together on TV. Dan is a planner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get along with Dan at the DirecTV show?
We had our brawls, but we had a lot of shit on the show, too. With a lot of things on TV, like people screaming at Dan on the headphones.
Are you taking Adderall? What are you doing?
No, I don't have
You
Adderall.
seem like you're jumping around.
No.
Does he seem jumpy?
No, I'm not jumpy at all.
A little bit.
You're
little
talking
bit.
quick. Yeah, it was with the fast answers. Like, come on.
No, I'm not.
I'm
no,
doing crazy ball.
no, Dan, we had a beef on the show, but you know what? It was... People love when we used to kill each other on there. Fans love that kind of shit. They're psychos. That's why.
I don't know what Mike's on right now.
No, nothing. I'm just talking about Danny because he had a lot of crap on the show. You know, all this shit people tell him in L.A. he was in charge of a lot of things, and you know what I mean?
No.
No, what are
Nobody
you
knows
talking
what you
about?
You're rambling about
Danny, tell them about how much bullshit you had to go through in the fucking bullshit on the show on the mic. People screaming at him. I used to see the guy's face get all pissed off because some jerk off was giving him a hard time on the other end.
Does he seem coked up to you?
No, I'm not coked up.
All right.
He's coffeeed up. He had his Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts.
he's got something. You're really talking.
I love it. It's like,
I'm nervous. I have Adderall in my
No.
backpack.
I have-
Did they add Adderall to your medication?
Huh?
They added Adderall to your medication?
Yeah, you already gave me shit for this. You don't remember
Gotta be
that.
careful.
Yeah, but you know what, though?
How
Come
often
on.
do you take Adderall?
Huh?
He
Twice
does. It's
a day.
prescribed.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
And is that forever?
Unless if I want to not be focused, I can just not be on it.
No,
if
but,
I want to choose
What happens
to
when you're not on
be
Adderall? Do you just wander?
I'm tired and I'm a little distracted.
I don't know. I would be afraid to have to be on anything at all.
No.
Adderall bothers
Really?
me.
It's the
Yeah.
serotonin.
It's methamphetamine. It's
good.
It's the
Take Adderall.
serotonin in their brain. That's all it is.
But Mike, of course, has to. Mike, you really took something. Honestly.
No, I didn't take shit. I took a
You
giant
slept
coffee.
well. You slept well.
No.
You didn't?
No, I'm wired up. I love to come here wired like this.
You seem like you're in a good mood, like the Prozac's working.
You interrupted Joe. Joe was talking to you. How do you
I'm sorry.
yell?
No, because the thing is, Jonah, we all know serotonin. It's a lack of a certain chemical. That's why people have to take this stuff.
Okay. You take Adderall?
No, ADD isn't a lack of serotonin.
No, it's
I thought it was.
No,
Everybody.
depression's a lack of serotonin.
Right, exactly.
So is OCD.
What is ADD?
It's attention deficit.
No, I know what it is, but what
You can't
What,
focus.
what are you
yeah.
deficient of?
yeah, what does Adderall add to your?
Well, Adderall is a fancy way to say methamphetamine these
Yeah,
days. I mean,
that's
when you're on
what it is.
methamphetamine, you feel great because you're on crystal meth.
Twice a day sounds excessive, though, to prescribe for twice. Do you take one at night?
No, it
That would be counterproductive.
here's the deal. It lasts for 4 to 5 hours, and then it's gone. So if you take it when you want it to work for 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, but wait, what makes you know you have to take Adderall all of a sudden? In other words, you're just what's happening?
Well, you just take it and prescribe no matter what's happening.
What do you?
right?
What,
Joe's legs have not stopped moving this entire time.
You're the same way, too.
That's Adderall.
You too, cream.
It's like cocaine.
No, but you know what?
That's
so
not
what?
Adderall.
Yeah, but would you rather see
I'm
us?
not on it right
Would
now.
you rather see
You're
us?
not on it right
No, I'm not on it. I was
So-
on it this morning, but I probably should have taken it before I went on the show, but I didn't.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, I just had this writing job for like 3 days. I had to write all these roast jokes.
Right.
And I took Adderall like...
It didn't help.
No, it helped. I
Right.
was on it a lot and drinking a lot of coffee, and I felt like there was so much caffeine and speed in
that's
my
that
body
too,
that
yeah.
today I was like, let's just kind of...
Right, you be careful. You know, it's
Let's
like-
not be on it. You know?
Well, it is. You got to realize what it is.
It helps in a podcast, especially
speed.
for me. It helps when there's this many people. Like you have like 5. How many guests we have?
Well,
here?
it's Blowout Thursday.
Yeah. So when there's a lot of people talking, it's even harder for me.
Well, it's just you and Mike now.
Yeah, but look who I'm talking to. I love Matarese.
Well, it's speed, in other words. That's what
I
you
love
think,
speed.
yeah. Well, I know.
Now,
Oh yeah, you're right. It's totally speed. I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's
it's
methamphetamine.
amphetamine and Dex.
Right.
Dexa. Man,
Is
I
that
wouldn't-
hard to quit
Dexa-
once you're...
No.
It's bad
No?
stuff.
No, I'm sorry. Hard to quit? It's hard to quit, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what
It's
I would
completely
think.
addictive, yeah. You can't just get off.
Does it really make you focused?
It's
you
like
guys
being
are
on...
hilarious. Like you never heard of it.
No.
it is.
I mean, like, does it really like you're like all over the place and you're like, now I'm focused.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you also narcoleptic? Because it treats narcolepsy and ADD.
Well,
which
I can
seems
see
like
why
two-
it would treat narcolepsy because it's when you're tired and you take it, you're not tired anymore.
Yeah, it's like taking
It's
cocaine.
coffee. It's like drinking 4 cups of coffee.
No, it's like cocaine.
That fucking coffee
never
in
did
the
coke.
end.
But that's what this is.
Is it harmful for your heart?
Well, they that is one of the things they'll do if they're going to put you on it right away. They'll give you a what's it
course.
called? An EKG.
Yeah. Because your heart can
Yeah,
explode.
my heart was good.
Now, Mike, you said you used to do coke in the 80s. I
No,
get a
not
glimpse of what
coke.
that might have been like.
I smoked a lot of pot, hashish.
Yeah, I mean,
What do
what?
you call it? Hash.
Where'd you get hash?
All over the place. It was all.
On Staten Island, you got
Oh
hash?
yeah, I knew all. The,
They had good hash?
Yeah, I knew all the drug addicts in those days. Yeah.
But you had good hashish?
Yes,
How often did you smoke hash?
a lot.
You still smoke it?
No, I haven't smoked in many years, but it was fun because I'd rather be high than drunk. Really. if I had a
You're
choice.
just on coffee right now.
Yeah.
You keep grabbing your neck.
I don't know. I'm just white. This coffee is. I don't know. It feels good though to be wired up a little bit. You know, it's like.
I feel like with you and Joe, I feel like I'm backstage at a Ramones concert in the 70s.
Yeah.
I did that once. I did stand up at the place next to the CBGB's, and I knew a guy who worked at CBGB's, and he got coke from D.D. Ramone one night.
Whoa.
And he gave it to me, and I did Rockstar Blow. I was about 24. I walked from CBGB's, which was Bleecker and Second Avenue, to the Port Authority.
Whoa,
I
that's
kept
a hike.
smacking my face. I kept shaking the hands of like homeless people, like dancing with them, trying to grab. I mean, it was like D.D. Ramone's cocaine.
Whoa.
It was very good. It was very good cocaine.
No, I stayed away from coke. Too many people I know fucking
But you
around
seem like
with
you're on it now.
it. No. It's coffee.
You must be an annoying bastard on coke. There's nothing worse than talking to a guy on coke when you're not on coke.
No, you know what? I used to see people get high on it. It's destructive. I never liked it.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure it is.
No, I mean, it felt so. It was. I seen people around it. I seen too much shit happen with it.
All right, well.
I didn't really like it, but I mean, pot.
You
was
like
okay.
hash, though.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Did you hallucinate on hash?
Yeah, I like. Well, yeah, it was fun. I mean, yeah.
Wait, what's the difference between hash and marijuana?
Hash is more has like a hallucinogen to it.
Yeah, it's like it's. I think it's like the drippings of PCP.
Yeah, it's like oil. It's like an oil that.
Yeah, it was good because one time I smoked some Sensimillion. It was dipped in hash oil. Whoa.
What you smoke?
Mike Machetti's drug stories.
Oh yeah.
That's just be a whole
Sensimillion.
section of the podcast.
Was this before you went in the Marines? That's right.
After that, Sensimillion pot that was dipped in hash oil. Oh
How
my
the
God
fuck did you
Almighty!
get in the Marines?
I was a good Marine for sure.
You were out in 3 weeks.
I was there for 6 weeks. People always break my
So that's a
balls.
good Marine, 6 weeks?
No, but you know what though? It just didn't click psychologically.
For you or them?
I think it was a mixture because they said I was a little bit too happy on a rifle range.
You're a little too happy right now.
You were a Marine?
That's right, 1980, 3rd Battalion H Company, platoon 33.
Jumped down your throat. Look at that.
Yeah.
You were Marine. That's right.
No, I'm serious.
The code
I
red.
believe you. I'm very impressed.
No,
I'm serious.
It was a good thing because I learned a lot of good things from that place. I love it. My mom threw out my handbook when I came home, of course, though.
Why?
All different device,
Would Jack Stan leave it on one of your plates under the bed?
No.
So 6 weeks and then you bounced out.
They bounced me. It was a mixture of.
Did you drop a missile or something?
No, I didn't.
You dropped an important thing, right?
No, they were like, I guaranteed you, if I was as disciplined as I was now, am as a person now, I swear to God, losing all this weight, I would have been a drill instructor. I swear to God.
I doubt that, Mike.
No, Art, it's not easy to lose all that weight. And
You
stay
consider
focused
yourself
almost 2
disciplined
years.
now?
I am.
You sleep for days on end?
I don't sleep for days on end. I do stuff. I work. I've been healthy. I mean,
What'd you do this week? Every day?
I've been online getting stuff, lining stuff up. No, I'm serious. I'm no joke. I work my ass off.
What are you
for stuff,
lining
Art.
up?
I got some stuff going on.
Well, what'd you line up?
I don't want to talk.
All week you've been online?
Online. I get up early. get
All
on
your
the
projects
computer.
you can't talk about. Why?
I mean, okay, we can say we're going to go to L.A.
You and Stacey always have a top secret project, like you're doing
know.
Top Gun 2 or something.
There's nothing top secret, Mike.
It's like you're working on the lunar landing.
No, but
Mike's
good?
just quit with that mic.
no,
We're just doing shows in LA.
yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay, so why do you think it's secret?
No, I mean,
You have to actually make that not secret.
no.
So people come to the show.
Yeah, but it's weird though because it's weird. Like can get more stuff out there than I can on the East Coast. It's fucking insane.
Well, you're not there often.
No, but the thing is, okay, I can't even get a spot at Stand Up New York, but yet I can get. They reach out to me at the UCB in Sunset. How fucking stupid is that?
Well, that's a hard commute for you.
No, I'm saying, but the thing
Mike,
is,
you haven't been to Stand Up New York.
Bocchetti.
but
He's
I-
in town.
No, I'm
Get
serious
him.
because I'm like Joe said earlier. Let them fucking chase me after 24 years. I'm not hounding some fucking idiot
So
down.
your game plan is to just do nothing and let them come.
No, you know what? No, what? The bottom line is, I'm not doing this 2 days, first of all.
what's
Some
the-
fucking clown is booking something, they're going to come to me, and I don't give a shit no more, like Joe said earlier, because I've been doing this forever. Don't fucking make me an open mic. Fuck that nonsense.
No,
He's
who's trying to
calling
do
back
that?
to something.
your
I'd never
new
said on
strategy
the
is
podcast.
Okay.
As to what?
What
That's
are you talking
right.
about?
Just calling
If someone
back to
wants
a
you, they're going to
conversation.
find you and
No, the bottom line is, right, like I said, you want to book me, good. If you don't, I'm not chasing you down.
Right, no, you don't want to be.
are you going to call them first and say,
I've got tired of emailing people and they never got back to me, so I'm no fucking clown in this.
So what are you doing on the computer? What are you setting up?
I'm actually going to be working with some pretty cool people soon after the new. I think
Okay, and
very
then
soon.
of course you can't say their names.
No, I'm not going to talk about them now.
Why?
I just don't want to really.
Do they exist?
Of course, everybody I know.
Mike signing with a new,
Everybody I know
with a new
exists.
person.
Yeah, no, somebody that's really
Mike
good.
signing with a good person.
Okay,
Don't-
I mean,
I don't want to say it because it's not done yet, but
No, it's not
listen,
done.
I mean, you and Stacey always have a top secret thing going.
Yeah,
I'm not top
It's
secret.
very annoying.
no, I'm very quiet about stuff.
I want you to
because-
have a project you can talk about when you come in here.
Okay, we
Like the
We're going to
commercial you're-
Sunset.
yeah.
Right, it's not top secret. We need people to
gonna
come
be
to the show. We need people to come
We actually
to the
got.
show.
I'm actually waiting on a date for the Improv in Melrose. We're going to do a show out there.
Okay, the improv on Melrose.
Yeah.
What about-
we have our own night there,
now, okay.
and we're doing a night at UCB,
Yeah.
right? And then
But see, that's the thing, right? I don't get it. I email.
He's got the mic on.
No, but I email people at Stand Up New York. They won't fucking get back to me. I'm not going to
So
fucking.
just
What's up with that club
Just
now, dude?
walk-
you haven't
Oh my
emailed
God,
me. I never got an
there.
email.
Yeah.
I did not get an email.
They're getting
First of all,
sick.
Allie,
I didn't even get a
let's listen to
chance.
this, Allie.
I didn't even
Oh,
get a
Allie-
chance to not respond.
No, but the thing, Vinny is right. I'm not going to chase them all day. You want to
But
book
you haven't
me?
even
Good.
sent me an email.
No, not you. I'm talking about them.
Vinny, the
Other
owner of the
people.
Stress Tracking, Vin, would you get right back to Mike if he emailed you?
Well, I at least want the opportunity to ignore the
Yeah,
email.
sure.
No, but I mean, Vinny, I'm doing this forever, right? Am I going to fucking
Yes.
chase somebody down that don't want to book me? Fuck them.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. There's new people in these clubs now. They might not be the people who've turned you down.
No, but it's
The
still
people
the
who
same
turned you down
shit.
in 1982 are different people.
Plus, I like California better, Art. There's much more stuff out there.
So you're
for
going to
me.
move there.
Eventually, yeah.
Dude, they're
Love
all
LA.
going to eventually be a guest on the Artie Quitter podcast. So you just sit here and wait. every booker.
Joe's
will slowly
leg. Joe's
show
leg
up.
is moving 1,000 miles an hour. Mike is cutting everybody off.
No,
This really is like a
No, but
group therapy.
We should do an experiment.
I'm
Maybe
doing
I'll
this-
give him one. I
It
got
does
one in
look
my
like
bag.
you guys are testing a drug
no,
for
but
20
the
bucks.
bottom line is, I'm doing this forever, right?
This is the third
I'm not
bottom
going to
line.
fucking bow down to somebody who just got done cleaning toilet, just booking some fucking room now.
How
Fuck
do you
that.
got done
Well,
cleaning
can I
toilets?
just ask this? What is the show?
Oh, what's that?
Huh?
Oh, our show?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, we're doing a stand-up and some improv stuff.
Her
in
mic
LA.
doesn't work, man.
We're doing stand-up. We're doing
Yeah.
a stand-up comedy
We
show.
got and a couple of improv things. It's fun. I love that room.
The rest is
And you
secret.
do it with Mike?
Yeah.
I do my stand-up. Mike does his stand-up.
Yeah, they're on the same stand-up show.
Are you guys dating? Am I missing that?
No.
No.
No,
I don't
we're
know.
friends. We just do shows.
All right.
And, and other people are on the show with us. We're just producing
Allie,
a show.
what is your take on
produce
this?
the show.
Allie?
Allie Breen's here.
Allie, I don't know if you do you have an experience with drugs? Do you think Mike is on something?
Joe and Mike seem like they're on something. Yeah,
The only thing
Well, Joe admitted to Adderall, but
No, but the only
you know
thing
what?
is-
Someone have you guys ever had? There's something called the Krispy Kreme.
Oh God Almighty!
Have you
I miss
had
those
that?
days. Fuck.
what's that?
It's a joint, but it's sprinkled with
Oh,
crack.
yeah.
That's
Well, that's been going on forever.
No, I haven't had. I
Yeah.
haven't had that in a long
They used to
time.
call
That- I was
it
gonna say that
an
could
oolie. It's called an oolie.
but no one.
Oolie.
A crack on a joint. Because some chick, the funniest sentence a chick might have ever said in rehab and group therapy once, she said, "Oh, my boyfriend's pissed off. He's not picking me up now. I'm supposed to leave." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Oh, he's jealous." I go, "Of what?" This is a group therapy. She goes, "Because every Tuesday I smoke oolies with the guy who lives above the Sunoco station."
No, but
Every Tuesday I smoke oolies with the guy who lives above the Sunoco station. I said, "What's he mad about?" I said, does he own the Sunoco station?" "No, they got a room up there."
Why every Tuesday?
I don't know.
It's such a weird.
It did seem a little too planned out for
Yeah,
a crackhead.
it is.
Every Tuesday at 4
My alert just went off on my iPhone.
To do an
it's
Adderall?
time
for an Adderall.
No, to go fucking do an Adderall with somebody above at a gas station.
That's right.
I
Exactly.
want to try Adderall so bad now.
My schedule's kicking my ass this week. Let me see. I got Tuesday at 4. You anywhere near that Sunoco station? I can meet you there. Yeah. Are you on an oolie? Is that what it is? Did you smoke hash with?
no, I haven't smoked since the 90s.
But she brings up a good point. A Krispy Kreme. Well, you've had a Krispy Kreme donut.
Oh God Almighty, it was so great.
Those are amazing.
I smoked.
No, I will say though about this subject that whenever you don't live somewhere, it's a lot easier to get booked. Obviously,
It's
when you're
weird,
only
right?
there
I
for
know.
because they know you're only there for a limited amount of time, so you're not going to keep bothering them.
What about that?
Whereas opposed to that's exactly what it is.
Allie blowing your dream out of the water.
I know.
No, but let me tell you something, right? No, it's not because let me tell you something, right? The UCB in Sunset's open.
How long are you in
about,
St. Louis for, Mike?
let me tell you something, right? The UCB in Sunset's open about.
They do
a
like you,
year.
UCB, but they
Right.
like you at UCB here too, right? Don't
Yeah,
they like,
but the bottom line is like they've been open a little bit over a year, right? I did one of the first shows, which was a big thing to me. You know what I mean, right? They were.
What, UCB?
Yeah,
right.
last year
And
I
they
did
asked
one-
you to be on the show.
No, I had my own show out there last year. I did one of the first shows on their new
Okay,
thing,
so what's
right?
happening with that?
I'm going back there with Stacy in March. But the thing is, like, I wish I was that respected in New York.
But I mean,
Like you are. Why do you be so negative?
No, but Stace, I call people up I send an email. I'm not going to keep bothering them. You know what?
You gotta walk into the clubs and be like, hey,
what
what's up?
what clubs are besides
I don't
Stand
even
Up New
care
York?
about them anymore.
Oh my God, Stand Up New York has a class action lawsuit against
Yeah, a
them.
lot of them are closed. Well,
Did you know that?
What?
against
I
me.
wanna hear this.
Are we gonna have one against me now because you're saying this?
No, they have. They didn't pay their waiters and waitresses.
Okay, well let's just calm down.
Anyway,
is this
no,
an
it's-
allegation?
no, it's not an allegation. It was on.
Okay,
the
let's
news.
just
It was on the news.
Yeah.
What news
I
was it
gotta
on?
hear this.
And basically, there's
What
some
news?
It was like the newspaper. They
All right, let's
didn't-
calm down.
I'll show it to you. They didn't pay their waitresses the fare and their waiters.
Allegedly.
No. They
Okay,
didn't-
but let's say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't get in lawsuits. Sorry, Art. The money that they were owed, and the Department of Labor is going after them.
Well, no,
Is it hold
I'll show it
hands?
to you. Stand Up New York. Yeah.
Oh, Stand Up New York.
Yeah.
is this what about?
I'll show you right now.
And the comic strip is going out of business. A lot those old clubs are gone, man.
I know.
Vinny, weren't you going to buy Stand Up New York back in the day? It was like a thought of yours.
Stand Up New
right?
York. Stand Up New York approached me.
That's a great location.
It's a good location, but it's small. It's very small.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And the comic strip has been quote unquote going out of business for
Yeah.
15
But
years.
Richie is on his way out now. Finally.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's.
Yeah.
I like Richie a lot.
That's
but
not going to survive without. I mean, it sounds like
It's not really working.
I was managing Tony Rock.
Eddie Murphy doesn't.
He was nice to me though. It took me like.
Oh shit.
I like him.
Richie calls me up and he can't talk and I can't hear. Hey, Richie, let's do this through email. And he goes, I don't email. I'm like, I think you should email. I think you should. When you're talking to me, you should break your no email rule.
I like the idea that Allie will just blow all Mike's good news out of the water.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, Mike.
No,
That wasn't-
But so did you get the feeling that they thought you wouldn't bother them a lot?
No, the thing is, I know, like with Matt Walsh, I know him forever. He's been a good guy to me.
Matt Walsh from UCB.
Yeah.
We get it, Stacey. We understand.
I'm showing the article.
What is it? What paper is it in?
That's the Upper West Side.
Okay,
Neighborhood
it
Square.
says they're being forced to pay for walkouts.
Right.
UW
That's what she said.
did not pay minimum wage.
That's enough
and
for a
skim
class
tips.
action
How do you
lawsuit.
skim
How many
tips?
walkouts did they have?
Yeah.
But how could an owner skim tips?
All right, let's get.
right,
This
nobody
is a dark hole we're going down on here. So yeah, I mean, listen, Mike. I think you have a lot of anger towards
Well-
people that you might be, directing it at the wrong people. Though.
This is
Yeah, sometimes.
this is important. You should hear
Okay,
this.
let's hear
This relates. It says Upper West Side, a comedy club that has hosted stand-up legends ranging from Jerry Seinfeld to Chris Rock to Mike Bocchetti. It says that.
There you go. Absolutely.
Does it say that?
Shit,
Yeah.
You make that up just now. Now,
It
What,
says-
Mike?
says
What do you,
that. It says
Mike?
that there,
What are
Mike.
the odds that he made that up?
he's a good guy. I love Joe. He
I
would
mean,
be a
do you
good
think
guy
he
like
made it
that.
up?
No, he would be a good guy. Like he's a good Samaritan.
I'm checking right now. I'm fact checking that.
I rarely slam people. Then when I do, they usually want to fucking kick my ass.
It is kind of.
What
It's
the
kind of
fuck
a.
was that?
It's kind of a beach ball coming in.
No, but one thing about Matarese is when I first started comedy,
The
right?
bottom line.
Joe about is like, people, when I was a new comic, right? He never like people gave me a hard time in the beginning, right? Some comics in those days, right? But Joe
Sounds like
always
you're doing it at the end too.
no went with the flow with me. He was always cool to me. I'd see him outside of Boston.
Joe
We'd
was?
talk- yeah, of course.
That's not the Joe I knew.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
that's a Joe I know.
I remember when I first met Joe. Do you remember? This is a long time ago. You were doing some.
Oh, here we go.
I met Joe and I met him, and then I saw you at Gotham, and you were doing some. I don't know if you were like doing yoga or you were in therapy. Oh, you were feeling great. You were like, I used to have anger issues. I'm doing great. I'm fine. I feel good.
How long ago was this?
This is years ago.
When he
And
didn't
then
need Adderall to write a roast joke?
Well, so he's telling me.
I need methamphetamine to write a joke about a guy who can't golf well in the corporation.
It's so true. There
He's
was a
telling
golf
me
one.
how good he's doing.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking to someone off stage, and Joe's on stage, and about 5 minutes into a set, all I hear is, "You motherfucking asshole!"
Yeah, well, Joe was great with the hecklers. You were very good with the hecklers.
Just lost it on stage.
Yeah, he did. He would lose it. A lot of anger.
Oh yeah, those are the good old days.
You traded that for methamphetamine.
No, the ADD launched it back recently.
Well, you realize you're euphoric because you're on a drug. You're on a speed. That's
Yeah.
why you feel good.
But then you snap when it wears.
That's called coming down.
It's coming down. Yeah. I had a snow blower. I tried to put oil into
Right.
in that snow the other day.
You know what
and
you
I
hear?
almost killed somebody.
You know when you hear about a drug addict doing something crazy, like walking into a bank naked with a blender? That's never when they're on the drug. That's when they want the drug. That's when they're off the drug.
naked
That's what
into
people
a
don't understand.
blender.
It's like when a heroin addict does something crazy, like takes out a chainsaw and tries to cut a nut in 3 pieces.
Oh, God.
They're not on heroin. When they're on heroin, they're great with it. Hey, man. That's when they need the heroin.
I had Joe at the club one day when the Adderall wore off in the middle of a set.
You don't want that.
yeah.
Oh my God! Do you remember that, Joe? With the table of black women and you went ballistic.
That's
That's
not gonna
way
do it.
before Adderall.
Well, you
That
needed
was
Adderall.
Before, that
you
was
needed
before
Adderall and heroin
that
that,
was
day
before
because you were
Celexa.
out of
That was
control.
before apartheid, Adderall.
Yes.
Well, I've done full hour sets and full blown opiate withdrawal. Like I'm sweating, like when Louis Anderson sweats. Like dump a gallon of sweat on that. I thought I was going to shit my pants because you get diarrhea from full blown. I've timed it out. And I go, like the guy doesn't get there with the dope, and I go, I have to do an hour. And it's always the guy that's not reliable, like some Puerto Rican kid. Where are you right now? Yo, man, I'm right outside. No, you're not. Oh, I went to the wrong place. It's not those conversations. Where are you? I'm in Orlando, Florida. He goes, I'm in Delaware.
It's like a bad Uber.
Yeah.
I just
The
thought
horror having to really have to go on stage.
Matarese was talking about. He asked me to help him paint one day. I think me and Joe could make a fortune
This is a
doing
great
painting
way to
houses.
change the subject.
Wait.
Joe said he asked me to help him paint one day, but
I asked you to help me.
I think you did. I know you're good at painting.
I don't remember
right?
that
That's one of
day.
my good.
That was
things.
the guy from Stand Up New York calling you back.
No. Joe, I know. Like out of all the skills you have, I'm good at painting.
Mike wants to jump in. Yeah.
I have a great story about Vinny sticking up for me.
Go right.
Thank you, Mike. Let's hear this.
No, I'm serious. It was a Saturday night. This is going back to like 2004.
Oh,
I was there with John Melendez.
Stuttering
Yes.
John.
Right? This is a late show. We were there the whole weekend. It was me. I think it was Otto, God rest his soul, was with us, and Melendez, right?
Otto and George.
And then I went on. It was late, right? And I thought they really started heckling me severely. No.
Is that the end of the story?
No. And Vinny just like shut them the hell up.
Allie's right
And
now
got them
blows out
out
of the
of
water.
Thank you, Mike.
No,
Thank
I
you.
don't forget.
And I believe Ari Breen has a nice Vinny Brand story or two.
What'd you say? How did it end? What happened?
Vinny shut them the hell up and got rid of the idiots.
Oh,
Yeah, threw him out.
that's the story?
No, but
right.
most
That's a
people
great
don't-
story.
No, but most what I'm trying to say is most people don't care because people don't.
What I'm trying to say, I'm
know what I
charging
mean?
people for a podcast, and that's a great
No,
story.
no. What I'm saying is like other people wouldn't even care. You just got them right out of there. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah. And I tell you, on New Year's Eve, Patrice O'Neill did New Year's Eve for us, and he didn't want to do it. He bitched and moaned, and I finally got him to do it. And Patrice said to me afterward, "That's the best New Year's Eve I've ever had." And he experienced the same thing you experienced, but Patrice wasn't a gigantic sissy. You flipped out on the table of black women and made.
That wasn't the same show.
I know, but
That's a
I'm trying to
different
make
night.
myself sound better.
I know.
The
Now, I have a positive Vinny story.
Let's
One of
hear
my
it.
favorite things about you is when you snap and you stand up for yourself. You went off on Tim Davis at Stand Up New York, the old owner. One of the greatest moments in comedy because he's like 6 foot. He was like 6'8". You're
Yeah,
like
but he wasn't like
5'7".
I wanted to
You
kill
were
him.
gonna kill him.
I was
What did
gonna
he
kill
do?
him.
What did he do?
I'm gonna tell you what he did. So, and thank you. That's a fun story.
I love
so,
that.
Stand Up New York is using me, and I go and I do a spot and I get paid, and the next week I do a spot and I don't get paid, and the week after that I don't get paid and I do get paid, and it's back and forth.
Right.
And Tim Davis, 6'9".
I know Tim.
Okay.
The big guy. Oh, always had that leather jacket.
Called him Andre the
Right, right.
Giant.
Yeah.
And I am not a. I don't have a lot of money, and I don't. And I don't.
You have a golf cart on your premises. I've been there. He has to get to
I
his
also
backyard in a golf cart.
I don't talk. It's important to say I don't talk about anything money wise.
Right, sure.
So I'm
That's
standing
true.
next to Dave Attell, and Attell and I are friends, and Dave's a great guy. And I said to Tim, I said, "Hey Tim, I go, I'm not on the pay shoot again. Can you just tell me whether I get paid or not? Because I'm getting paid every other set." And in front of Attell, he goes, "Yeah, you're an open micer." And I was already a headline comic, and he tugged on this leather jacket that I had on. It was like a $500 jacket. And I slid his fingers off my jacket and I go, "Let me fucking tell you something."
No. You got wait. You're ruining the best part of the story.
Well, go ahead, because I took him outside too. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's the best part.
Oh, yeah, well, this is after
you
that.
held it in. You went, can I talk to you outside?
No, Joe,
You
I
went
told him off
outside.
at the bar, and then
Not loudly, though.
not loudly.
I should have been at that
Pulled
night.
him outside.
Then I opened the door to Stand Up New York. I was outside on the sidewalk. I opened the door and I said, "Tim, get out here." And outside, I'm looking up at him. I'm going, "You mother!" And I
Oh, that's funny.
good for you.
One of
Though.
the greatest-
It's good.
greatest nights
Attell
of
was
comedy.
cracking
I don't
up.
like bullies.
Do you remember Tim Davis?
Yeah, he's a knucklehead.
He loved you.
No, he never loved me. I doubt
awesome.
it.
Tim became, after that, Tim called me up on the Sunday after that and apologized, right? He apologized
Listen, I'm
at
sorry.
my house. I was living in Middletown, and at my house, he's apologizing. And in the apology, he goes, "So are we good?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, I want to get some of my guys in there." And I told him off again. I go, "You fucking moron. You fucking call and apologize that you asked for dates." And I told him off again.
Yeah. He was a.
Were you on your golf cart or in your finished basement when you were getting
That's
pissed?
pre-golf cart.
Are you the finished basement? What, Mike?
Could I say something?
Is there one conversation you don't want to get into?
No, I just want to be nice.
Go ahead.
A gentleman like always. We have some women sitting on the couch here. Let them speak.
Mike, you're the one who's talking over everybody.
We're talking. We're just listening to the conversation.
No, I'm just saying because.
Well,
you know-
ask them what they would like to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean.
Get you host the show. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring them in smoothly. Introduce
I'm
them.
not smooth like that.
Well,
though,
lead
you
them
know,
into a
it's like,
story.
I don't know. No, but I just
tell
felt
your
bad. It's
story, Mike. Why did you interrupt?
Now, Mike, what about that? Mike, are you a one-woman man, Mike?
Yes, one woman is the best.
You've only had one woman. When's
No,
the
I don't
last non-whore you had?
You don't get. I don't want to answer these things, Art.
All right. Well, you were answering everything before.
You're a one.
I need some more coffee to get me going.
Yeah, you had enough coffee, dude.
No, I need a little more to
I've
get
never
you
seen
stopped.
anything like that. You're calming down a little.
Yeah.
But you're odd with the coke, man.
No, I'm
Lay
not
off it.
coke.
You screw
Dan, when we have a break, I definitely need some coffee to chill me, to get me jumped up. I love this.
What? Mike, you are out of your fucking mind. You're creeping me out.
The thing is, like,
You're creeping me out, Mike.
I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Don't drink. I need some kind of excitement.
Well, is this the excitement coffee?
Yeah.
A Run DMC shirt and coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mike Bocchetti this happy before.
He's very happy.
He's actually very happy.
He's on something.
No.
Artie thinks he's on something.
Maybe they upped his meds. I don't know.
Did Joe pour some Adderall in your coffee?
No. The thing is, because I'm happy on the inside.
Did some of the chartreuse hair dye go into your head?
No. I'm just really happy.
He had a good set last night. Maybe that's why.
Did you wear?
We did. Me and Stacey did spots at Broadway last night.
So they called you back.
No, but Al's a good guy. I know him forever.
Al Martin.
Yeah. She went on, did great. I went on, did good. It was
So
fun.
that's a
tried
guy
some
like
stuff
you. He
out.
calls you back.
Yeah, we do shows all the time there.
Yeah.
Don't be negative towards the clubs in New York.
No, but some of them brought it onto themselves with me too, though.
How?
I don't want to talk about them.
You don't want to talk. You're on the podcast. You got to talk about something.
Just
Why
say
is
it.
everything top secret with you?
No, because
You could talk about it, Mike, if you feel.
It's not the end of the new Hunger Game.
no, it's just how. But the thing is, it's not like it was years ago. It's like we
Well,
all
what do you
know
mean?
that it's been around like years ago. In the city, Vinny can attest. We all know this. Like
What?
20 years ago.
What do we all know?
in the city, right?
Years ago, it was this. We got to test this. You know, remember? It was like this.
Okay,
Remember
20 years
that?
ago.
It was like
when
this.
when you were a new comic, right?
Yeah.
You killed, and guys like Dave Becky were here to grab you up and do stuff.
What are you talking about?
Am I right or wrong?
Is that what
Changed-
happened? You Dave
changed a
Becky
lot.
gobbled you up?
No, what I'm saying is guys like him were here then. You know what I mean? It's like it changed.
What are you
a
talking
lot.
about? There's no managers around? What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying it was,
No.
and it was a lot of fun too because like I remember when I first started, I used to do late night to Cellar back in like '94. Mike Royce passed me that
Right.
years ago. It was a different kind of thing because like I remember a tell going on at midnight and like Brian Regan coming in going on at 1 a.m, going on like 20. It was so much fun. I love the golden days of comedy. That's what I call it.
The golden days of
Yeah,
comedy?
it was awesome.
Well, so what happened
94.
now?
It was a lot different because in those days, funny meant something more than it does now. Because
did it
like
mean?
some jackass on fucking YouTube can put some shit on there with fucking
Right.
90 million things, and it fucking is like an insult to all of us in this room.
But that's all you do is
They're
put
all
stuff on the
comics.
internet.
No. What I'm saying is like all of us, the girls, us, everybody here, right?
Does anyone know what Mike's saying?
Am I right or wrong, Joe? Some jackass.
That includes the listeners, by the way. If a listener can tell me within a week and email me
what I'm trying to
description of
say
what
is-
he's
The
saying.
girls.
Some fucking idiot put something on it.
Right.
It's like 90
Go
million
ahead.
heads. CAA's up their ass to sign them.
Yeah, well, it means money.
You know what I mean?
They're up their ass because it's money.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I
they go
think
by
there's
Twitter
a-
follows there too.
Well, they go where
do.
the money is.
No, but they go by. We talked to somebody recently. They go by.
Well, you got to
Twitter.
change with the times, Mike. What are you doing? A vaudeville
No.
act?
No, what I'm saying is, but it
Mammy.
changed a lot. I mean, funny really meant a lot more in those days.
What
than
do
it does
you? What do
now.
you mean funny? Well, how come you're not at the cellar anymore?
I haven't been over there in years. I never really. I love that room. It's a great room.
Well, you should go there.
I got to definitely. I haven't been there in a while. I like that place.
Brian Regan was telling me the other day. He said, "I remember the old days when Mike Bocchetti was on."
The golden years, he called them.
No, but it's like
You were there in the 1950s?
no, like Mike Royce.
The 90s
Mike
are his
Royce.
golden
You know what
years.
happened to Mike Royce?
He's a millionaire now, producer.
What happened?
He writes.
He wrote
for,
everybody. He's developed a new show now with Norman Lear.
Yeah, he writes.
Well, not a new show. We're doing.
Can't get a word in.
I'm sorry, Joe.
He writes for another. He said, "Hey!"
Him and Ray Romano are buddies, and
Yeah,
he
but
got
Royce
him a
is-
job on Everybody Loves Raymond, and then he brought him over to his next show.
No,
that he
but
wrote.
Royce
He's a
right
lucky
now
hack.
is doing what do you call it? They're doing a remake of One Day at a Time with Norman Lear. Royce is doing it with him.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the remake? Who's in it? Bonnie Franklin is in it?
No, it's a different version, but Lear's behind it with Royce, which is great.
Who's they playing? Mackenzie Phillips' character?
I don't know, no,
They
but
get
I'm
an
saying,
actress
but
whose father fucked
Royce
her?
has been a good guy to me forever. I love him.
All right. So when's the last time you talked to Royce?
I talked to him recently.
What does he say?
No, I congratulate him. We were talking for a bit.
Is he going to get you on the one day at a time thing for like a? Could you play Schneider?
You could play Schneider.
I can
That'd
play
be
anybody I want to
hilarious.
play. Art.
Well, why don't you audition for him?
Let him. If he finds something right for me, I will.
Please,
All right.
please make Mike sing the One Day at a Time.
All right,
Well, what is the one day at a time? I don't even know what it is now.
So
He's a good-
this
what I'm
is
saying-
it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This is life, the one we live.
No, but-
those shows were depressing. Like Alice goes out to Phoenix to live in an apartment with her son, and she gets a waitressing job. Oh my God!
Vic Tyback was great.
The weird
Tieback?
Yeah, Tyback. He was great.
Really, that was probably that actor's worst
I
nightmare.
remember him
He's
like
sitcom.
on an episode of The Partridge
passed
Family.
away.
Abe Vigoda
I
passed
know
away.
that sucks.
Well, he's 98.
94.
He looked like the same age for 50 years.
Can't do it, Sally. Yeah, people doing old jokes about him for 50 years. Did you see Vigoda died?
What's that?
Abe Vigoda died.
Yeah, I did hear that. Abe,
He's
Abe
like
died.
the male version of B. Author.
And
Like,
it-
they just get slammed for being kind of ugly all the time.
One of the young anchors on Fox was so embarrassed and kept saying that he was on Mork and Mindy for 5 straight months. Then finally she got it corrected. She goes, I have to make a correction. It was Barney Miller.
She said Mork and Mindy.
She said Mork and Mindy 5 times.
He might have done an episode.
No, but she was talking about Barney Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
No, but the
Abe
thing is,
Vigoda on
The
Mork
chick had
and
no
Mindy?
idea who he was. You know, she's 20.
She probably thought, what's
That's
his
a
name
great-
was Abe Vigoda.
Oh, wait, you're going to show her the hot guy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
show.
show
I,
everybody
where's
the
the
hot
hot
guy.
I have
see
the
this.
the picture, and it's not even a good picture.
This guy better look
That's
good.
actually pointed to him immediately. Immediately.
Are you pimping it out? What are
How
you
good looking is that guy?
Do you
And that's a-
represent
Oh,
the
he's
picture?
yummy.
All right, I'm gonna show everybody.
Is
Do you
he that
represent
good?
the guy?
I would represent
Who
this
would you
guy
say he looks
in a
like?
Well, why are
modeling
you talking-
contract in a
Jesus
heartbeat.
He is.
Who's he resemble?
All right, so let's see. Here's another shot. Here's another shot.
What do you have, a photo album of him? This is my Joe photo album.
All right, look. Which one do you like better?
Is it under a special thing you
He
have
looks
called?
too young for me there. Yeah.
That's not even a good shot. He's
He looks
only
like
20.
he's
He's got a
better
long
send
career.
those
Go on my
all right.
email and click on Chamber of
No,
Secrets.
but Leonardo DiCaprio better start worrying about himself.
All right, so
He's
here.
like a young Joe Matarese.
Which one's the good-looking guy?
Yeah, that one's not as
Which one's the good-looking guy?
This one,
the
yeah,
short
him,
guy.
right?
Well, this guy works here too. And
Wait a minute. The
his
short
nickname-
guy?
I like that guy. I like
his-
that one
well,
better.
no, that guy's
He
nickname.
looks retarded.
Can't even see it.
Look,
DiCaprio
wait,
better start worrying
wait,
about
here's a better
himself.
shot. You tell me that guy's not a good-looking guy.
I don't know. I mean, why does he look like
He
a
has, like,
dude?
the nice lips
The
and
Asian guy you're talking about?
I don't think the Asian guy's even good looking though.
The tall guy works for me as well, and his nickname was Handsome Dan.
Are you going to be like that one?
Until Joe came
Are you going to
to
be
work.
like that fat guy who didn't sing, who fucked all the kids? You're going to Are you trying to get a boy band together? Vinny's boy band.
He looks like he could play Super
Vinny's
Boy.
brand.
Am I right or wrong?
No, I like him. Yeah, that picture.
That's the guy. That's the
He
guy I'm
looks too
telling you
young
about.
for
What do
me,
they
but
call
yeah.
those guys? Twinks?
I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
call- that's
He's
what
not.
he
He's a
looks
little.
like.
Although that might be a filter because even the Asian guy looks really hot in that picture. And they all
No,
look really-
I don't know that dude.
Guys, when does this become the Sex and the City podcast? Vin, what are you doing to me?
I'm sorry, Artie.
Vin comes here and turns into a gay cast.
Do you dress them
I'll
in bow
never be
ties?
back.
Vinny, are you dressing them in bow ties and making them go
Vin,
around?
you should try to start a boy band with
That's
these kids.
that's that's
Next to 5 Minuto.
Like the fat guy's in jail, Lou Pearlman, for fucking all the insane.
All I'm
fucked
saying
them?
is that I will probably never
Out of
be
money.
back.
He clearly fucked just
Who was the travel guy that Dan liked?
Rick Steves.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Rick Steves would like that guy.
He's cute in a very young boy
That-
sort of way.
Okay, I told you he's 20.
Is he always standing next to a real ugly guy? Is that what you think he's good looking?
No, he's cute. I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Vinny likes him so much he's upset that we don't find him hot
Yeah, no.
enough.
Vinny, well, it's always when you talk
I'm
with
a
the
little-
girls, it's
I'm a
always.
little
Do you have
pissed
some-
off.
Do you have one a little older than that for?
He's more Vinny's
like
type
maybe
than the
10 years
ladies.
older.
Vin, do you want us to leave?
I'm a little hurt.
Wow.
Mike, is he good looking? Take a look at the guy.
I like to see Vinny's ad. Needed male waiters. Must be very attractive and big bulge.
You can't say that anymore when you
I love
No.
if Joe leaves to go do.
Headshot.
Yes, this guy looks great.
I love the new guy who comes in who's being cocky, and Vinny goes, "You're no Joe." I remember having a
Vinny-
beer with Joe one
Vinny
night.
hit the nail on the head. This guy does look great.
Joe.
I'm getting killed. I'm getting killed.
That's the funniest thing ever. You saw that dead serious? Vinny hit the nail on the head on. This
I'm
guy,
sorry.
He
this
looks
guy
like
looks
a young
great.
Joe Matarese.
What's that?
Vinny hit the nail on the head on. This guy looks great.
I'm not gay. I'm just saying.
You are a fruit.
I'm not a fruit.
You are a
Fuck
big
that.
fat fag. Look at you.
What'd you just say?
What do you think I'm Bruce
I'm a fat
Valanche?
fag. I like dudes and greasy foods. I'm
What do you
a
think
fat
I'm
fag.
fucking Bruce Valanche?
Yeah, no, you're gay.
Valanche. Valanche. Bruce Valanche.
That's like saying Brussels Griffin. It's Brussels Griffin. I'm a fat fag. I like dudes and greasy foods. I'm
No,
a fat
but I'm not gay.
Yeah, well, you just sounded gay there. You sound like Greg Louganis.
I mean, I'm just
Without the
stating
diving
opinion.
ability.
He's as gay as Vinny Brand right at this moment.
How about the boy band could be Vinny's Brand? That's the name of the boy
Oh, that's great.
band. We're Vinny's Brand. I'm Joe.
Let's market them. Let's get Shay on the phone and do this deal.
I'm Joe. I'm Mike. I'm Mike, their manager. I booked you guys at the O2 Arena.
Vinny could be like that.
Here's a new song I wrote.
The Reuben Kincaid.
Here's a new song I wrote for you guys. Yeah.
No, but you know what? Though,
Smoking hash from the 80s.
Vinny's comfortable with himself, and so am I. To say that
You're a fruit.
I'm not a fruit.
I'm very. I have very little to prove. I got 6 kids.
That's
I know.
Right.
So did Liberace. One of them was Joe.
No,
Liberace.
Joe.
Kid, didn't
I'm
he?
Joe. Wait, my hair's not done yet. Joe, you look fine.
Liberace
Thanks,
had
Vin.
kids.
Vin always supports Joe. I don't think I look good. You look great. Thanks, Vin.
no, but I'm saying he's comfortable. So am I.
Here's Mike, our manager. I got you guys a bus. Yeah.
Artie, let me
You
ask
got
you.
them a tour bus.
We're going to paint the tour bus Saturday. Yeah. Where's the Asian? I'm Ed, the Asian. I'm the hot Asian
Can you
kid.
please give me a little coffee?
What is wrong with you, Mike? Honestly.
Mike, do you really need coffee?
It looks like you want dick.
No, fuck that. I'm not a. Don't give me
That was
stuff.
very homophobic, Mike.
Really, Mike?
Fuck that, I'm not. And then you stop.
Wait, here's the boy band. Are those the guys who escaped from prison?
Sorry, I just I'm not gay.
Are you begging for coffee? You
No,
gonna
I'm
suck
only-
dick
Do you want me to
for
make you coffee, Mike?
coffee?
I'll make him coffee.
Let's take a break. But let's just calm down. All right, you can have the coffee.
Thanks. I need. You know
You
what?
really want coffee, that man?
I like coffee. Yeah.
I like coffee, yeah.
I want to put a hidden camera on Joe and Mike having a conversation with Adderall, though.
No, let's do that. I'd love to talk to Joe. We'll probably write an HBO special together.
What? What the fuck are you talking about? Vinny hit the nail on the
Artie,
head. This guy looks great. We need a baritone, Joe. Great. Am I Asian? Do you know any cute black kids? Tons. Great.
I'll be Reuben Kincaid of the millennial.
We're diversified. Here's an African American kid who can sing. Mike, say,
Thank
here's our
you,
African American singer.
Here's our African American singer.
That doesn't flow.
Here's a.
Go back to saying the racist term. What's your
No.
favorite racist term for a black person? Because on Staten Island, there's a lot.
I don't want to say that. That's not right.
But what's your favorite, though?
I'm not going to say.
Well, just, nobody cares. Well, I'll give you mine, and you give me yours.
You go first.
Moon cricket. Moon cricket.
I never heard that one.
Never heard that either.
Well, maybe that's just Jersey. What's yours? Moon cricket.
There's so many. I mean,
Well, just give your favorite racist term for a black person.
I don't know.
Well,
I
just
mean,
say it. We'll get you some coffee.
Okay, thanks, Stace.
This could be the opening scene to the One Day at a Time. Keep
Okay,
going.
What is it?
there's so many, but it's not right to say
I
them.
know. Well, just picture your mother with looking at the TV. The Knicks are losing a bet.
Oh, my mom?
Look, yeah, just say your favorite racist black term.
I don't know. It's not the N-word. That's a horrible one because
Well, say your favorite. I said moon cricket.
On a very special.
chicken eater.
You have your MC
I
hat.
don't
What?
know.
Chicken eater? What? Chicken eater?
Yeah, that's it.
Chicken eater.
I think you said chicken eater. You said chicken eater.
Yeah, that's
That's not a derogatory fucking term. You're a chicken eater. You're an everything eater.
You
You know MC Hammer?
Yeah, he lost
MC
$30 million.
MC stands for moon cricket.
I got another shot.
Moon cricket.
This is the better picture.
How many
right,
Joe
let's
pictures
see.
do you have?
Still looking.
This is a disturbing
He's
amount.
not that good looking of a guy.
He is that
I don't
good
think he's that
looking.
good looking. I mean, why? I know you're arguing for this.
Yeah, that went downhill, actually. That looks like
You
a-
know what? I'm not
Totally
bringing up any
different.
more good-looking guys, you people.
Joe, that's our lead singer, Joe.
Looks like a guy who
He's
got
not
killed
bad, but
in
that's
the army. When
I don't know why he sent me a
a
bad picture. It's a bad picture. But I can't do it anymore because I'm getting killed.
Let's take a break. He's adding to every conversation. No, I'm serious. Okay, just put the mic. Are we on? Well, okay, we're on.
Testing one. Is that better, Fat?
Yeah, that's
Fat-
fine.
Fat. Filato, I called him Fat.
Mike, we're back. Mike is adding to every conversation.
I know.
You got more coffee.
Yeah, it feels good.
Like Stephen Hawking could be talking about a theory, and you go, "Can I just say this about that? Can I say this about the atoms?" Because you just have to talk. You got more coffee. You seem more wired. You all right?
No, I'm just listening to you guys speak right now, taking it in, baby.
Were you just? Well, what happened? You were just interjecting into Joe's conversation. He's going to Levity Live tonight.
It's fun. I like that room.
You there just tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing a fundraiser there tonight.
It's a nice club.
It's a great room physically too. I like that place. It was cool.
A great room physically?
Yeah, no.
As opposed to what?
No, some rooms are just better meant for comedy than others. You know what I mean? Like Vinny's room. I love your room because I always had fun there. I've been there. The last time I was there was with Judah, I think, like a while ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Vinny's room is good.
No, but certain rooms are
physically.
just meant for comedy better than others. You know what I mean? The dynamics, the room, how it's booked and stuff.
Now, Vin, is there a reason you haven't had Mike back? Have you had Drew?
I haven't
back?
asked them. I never bought him and stuff. That's why I
It's
never.
like Artie's kitchen for
No, because I
podcasting.
never. No, I'm serious because I don't like to bother people for stuff. You know what I mean? I'd love to come back. It's just been forever.
No one thought you weren't serious.
I haven't seen you in a long time. I like you. I think you're funny, and
Vin, what do you think about maybe this weekend?
yeah. And Joe is funny, and those two broads are funny.
Vin, have you found more pictures of Joe, the hot waiter?
Have I found what?
More pictures of Joe, the hot waiter.
I have not had any more pictures of Joe the hot waiter.
I googled hot guys in the New Brunswick area. He comes up third.
Oh no, wait, Art, you turning the tables on us now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why'd you Google all those guys in New Brunswick? Is something going on here?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Do you think he's? Vinny is the founder of Julian McCullough, so I mean, he was a pretty handsome.
There's a lot of guys that started. Dimitri
A lot of handsome
Martin.
guys that started at your
Dimitri
club.
Martin came out of our club.
Is that Vinny's brand? Funny and good looking.
Not handsome, Dimitri Martin.
I love
He's
Dimitri
cute.
now.
Dimitri.
I think he's handsome.
Yeah,
He's
Dimitri's
handsome?
Yeah.
If
Dimitri's got a good look.
intelligence were good looks,
Get out of here.
He's a super
Dimitri's
smart
got
guy. Though.
What?
Joe, who do you think is handsome?
Not
As a guy.
Dimitri Martin. I mean, I would.
Julian's a good-looking man.
Julian, yeah, he's a good-looking dude.
No, he's not.
I'm slightly above average.
Russ Maneve, I guess, is a handsome dude.
I do not find Russ handsome.
No.
He's not handsome. I just don't find him handsome.
Really? Okay.
oh well, there you go. That's going to hurt his career.
Joe, you
Vinny's
made
got
the
a list.
conversation way weirder than
It
I
is
did.
Vinny's list.
Dan
Weird.
Filato, I find him.
Can we
very
talk
good.
about good-looking girls for a minute?
Well, you were the one who brought up Joe. The only Joanne's over there?
Joe is an exception.
Wait, Mike wants to yell something. What?
Earlier you were talking about on the phone, right? About growing pains
Yeah, the second
show, right? Tracy Gold was a cutie in those days. I love that show.
Tracy Gold. No, she
Gold?
wasn't.
Yeah, I think she was.
bulimia.
Yes.
Not really.
No, come on, guys, wake up a little bit here.
Are you
she was
serious?
in those days. Yeah, I liked.
This is how unattractive
That-
she is.
Are you
I think
caucusing?
you could
No, I
have
like
a shot
that.
at her.
I like that
who?
girl from Mr. Belvedere too.
Are you
What's her name?
caucusing for her?
I love saying mean shit.
Mike, do you know what a caucus is?
A caucus is something you put in somebody's mouth to shut them up.
No, like an Iowa caucus, like they're voting. Do you know what it is?
No clue.
Okay. Anybody know what it is?
I'm not political.
Well, it's just a caucus is just like you sit around, you argue.
Advocate. Advocate.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
They sit around, they
You
talk.
sit around. It's not like voting.
abdicate. You abdicate.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, you got to go there. You sit in a
that.
group and
Right.
you argue for why your candidate's the best, and you get the group to vote. You try to convince them.
Oh, like a
It
bad
takes
focus
forever.
group.
Yeah. Like a what?
A bad focus group.
Well, it doesn't have to be bad.
Well,
Joe's in a bad non-focusing group.
So the caucus is that today?
No, Monday.
Monday?
The
Next
debate is today.
It's going to be Trump versus Bernie Sanders.
What the Trump thing is, what Trump is doing is the most hilarious thing in the history of. He's just toying. He's the leading candidate, and he's not going.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
Not going.
Not going to the debate.
He's
He
not only
said-
not going, but he's doing another one.
Oh,
He's
it's
doing
so
another
funny.
debate at the same place,
it's
like
so
in another.
funny.
Yeah, he said I'm going to do my own
He's setting
thing.
up a different thing at the
Yeah,
same time.
like guys like that Jeb Bush guy, these politicians, they don't know what to do because it's someone.
so crazy.
It's someone being sort of. There's like Trump is whatever you like him or not, whatever. I don't know what the.
He's fucking with people's heads.
I'm saying he's showing real human emotion, which a politician never does. So Jeb Bush is like this robot that doesn't know what to do. His circuits are blowing up. Like, what do I do? He's yelling like a person. What do I do? He's got 18 people going, say this, try to act human. And then he repeats what their one-liners. It sounds so stiff. It's amazing.
They need improv classes. These politicians.
Well, they need something. He's literally like the contrast of Jeb Bush on his commercials going, we need to defeat ISIS like a robot. And then Donald Trump just screaming, I'll bomb the shit out of ISIS. It's like a guy from Queens. Like Trump is a guy from Queens. He is. You forget that. Yeah, he's a one generation. His old man was a construction worker. And that's what he's yelling like a New Yorker. Mike, your thoughts?
Yeah, but some politicians.
Mike, you have to talk to every conversation.
Some politicians are great speakers. But let's begin with.
This is what I see when I'm talking. I hear Mike saying this.
Because I don't want to interrupt you. That's why.
But you are interrupting.
Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
it's like it's in my space.
Like JFK was a great speaker. So
you have
was
more of
Abraham
this?
Lincoln. I mean, Roosevelt. All those
How do you
guys
know
were great.
Lincoln was a great speaker? It was
He
before
wrote the
microphones.
Gettysburg Address.
You heard that?
He wrote it, Art.
No, we didn't write it.
Yeah, he did. I swear to
No,
God.
we
let's,
didn't.
Let's Google it. I know he did.
It could have been just him rambling.
No, he wasn't rambling.
If you were really at the Gettysburg Address, what are the odds it wasn't disappointing? You know what I mean? Like you have this thing in your head and you go, oh, it's just
No, but I heard he was quite a great speaker for his time.
You heard it?
Yeah. I read a lot about him.
Yeah, a lot of people have.
Yeah, but I think he was amazing.
You've heard what everybody else heard.
I don't know. I have my own,
You have an original take on Lincoln?
Yes.
What is it?
He was a great speaker. He didn't go that. He put himself. I like people who are self-made in a way, like him.
So everyone knows that about him.
No, but it's I just.
What new do you know about Lincoln?
He was a Republican.
Yeah,
Now
it was a different. That meant something
exactly,
very
different
different.
party at the time.
But you probably didn't even know that.
He went through a lot.
He
went through a lot of tragedy too, though, with his family. I mean,
Well,
the White House.
He was mentally ill as well.
Yes, he was manic depressive. He lost a son that was like 3.5 years old. Edwin, I think his name was.
Mary Todd Lincoln was crazy too.
Well,
That's his wife.
No, but his son.
Everybody knows what you're saying. You said I read a lot about him.
He died. He had a couple of sons.
He
that
died?
No, odd. He was assassinated.
I didn't hear he died.
No, but I'm saying he.
Lincoln died?
He was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth.
Okay, Mike, who doesn't know that?
How did Lincoln die?
Yeah, you ask an 18-year-old kid now how he died. They wouldn't fucking know shit about him now.
Well, we don't have an 18-year-old kid here. We have you.
I think what Artie's saying is you're not out on an incredible limb.
Well,
by
no, you're
saying
right.
You think
you're
Lincoln.
right. Exactly.
Right.
Crowbarred in thinking.
No, what I'm saying
he had
is-
an original thought on Lincoln.
He was the guy who hired. I think he hired all of his opponents to fill his cabinet.
Okay, what about that? That's a new thing.
Well,
you didn't know that.
Okay, maybe he, stuffed the ballot box. I don't fucking know,
So now we're going to I don't fucking know.
No, but he, what do you call it?
Mike, calm down with the coffee.
I love coffee, It's good.
I've never seen Mike like this.
Neither have I.
I've never seen him. I spent a week and a half with Mike in LA. I've never seen him like this in my life.
I'm happy. I got a lot of cool stuff happening. I'm happy about. So.
Are you allowed to talk about any of it?
Yeah, I am.
Name some cool
Top
stuff.
secret.
No, it's
Don't
not
bring
top
up the
secret.
spot at UCB. That's not that cool. What do
No,
you
it
have
is cool.
But what else cool do you have going on?
I just had an audition the other day for what do you call it? A show on Hulu, actually.
What's it called?
I think it was called Difficult People. Amy
What?
Poehler's show. It was awesome. I went in-
Hulu?
Yeah.
For a bipolar show?
No. Amy Poehler's show. Had a new show on there. It was
Amy
cool.
Poland.
Poehler. It was great. I went in to read for these people. Had a great audition. It still isn't over yet. I think I may get it.
So you think you're going to get it?
Yeah, I think so.
When you get it, that's cool.
No, but the thing is just going in for cool stuff. The commercial I did is doing well.
What commercial?
What do you call it? For Pepsi, with Jamal from Empire.
Doing well? What do you mean it's making money? How do you know a commercial's doing well? It's like a movie.
I'd be getting checks. That's how I know.
What are the checks for?
It's for right now. It's all on mobile, all over the place, like mobile devices and in theaters. I'm serious, son. It's no joke. It's going to come to TV soon. I'm glad. I can't wait.
What? It's been on television.
No, it was on Empire, but the thing is, it's all over mobile devices now, and like theaters and stuff.
I want to
People are
submit this to
telling me.
the oddest conversation.
Oh, it has almost like 5 million hits on YouTube. now.
Okay.
So
Did you have a buyout? Or-
no. I'm not that stupid, man. I'm a fucking smart guy.
I
don't
am.
need to be.
I did a promo for that Samantha Bee show on
Oh,
TBS.
really?
What's that?
It's got like 2 million hits on YouTube. I made $300.
I may be brain dead, but I'm as sharp as Michael Corleone would have to be.
You may be brain dead, but you're sharp as Michael Corleone. That's the quote of
No, people may think that I am, but I'm not, though.
All right. Well, people think you're stupid.
They're assholes.
Like Fredo.
But I'm really Michael. In
I'm not dumb. Like everybody says I'm smart. And I want respect.
I'm never coming on with Mike Bocchetti ever again.
Why,
Well, you do the look at the legs going now. Now the fingers are going. This is
He's
what
going
you
to call Dan. Is Bocchetti going to be on this episode? Yeah, book me on a different one.
But Joe's doing this.
No, but
Bochetti's talking about Blinken.
Oh, yeah.
It's really like
Lincoln.
It's like a Fellini movie.
Yeah, but American history is bullshit, really. Most of it is.
What?
What does that mean?
No, it is. Think about
What's
it. Right?
bullshit about it?
Like someone like Christopher Columbus, right? Growing up, he's a big hero. He had all kinds of shit. It's nothing more than a fucking bloody
You know,
pirate.
I never
Think
thought I'd
about
say
it.
this. I'd rather talk about the good-looking guy who works for Vinny.
What part is bullshit?
What a bloody pirate he was.
Who?
Columbus.
Christopher Columbus.
Oh.
I mean, you read
What's
his,
wrong with Columbus? Columbus?
No,
You think that's bullshit? He didn't discover America?
no. How could you discover something that was here for fucking 10,000 years before he even got here?
We
Well, you discover stuff.
discovered it
No,
for
no,
the people
no.
that-
There were people here that were here for fucking 10,000 years before that clown got here.
Yeah, but he's all right. Okay,
He discovered it for the people that mattered.
you're mad.
No, those people mattered that were here. Native
You're
American
mad at
people
Columbus
rock.
now?
No, I'm just saying, like, growing up, we thought he was a good guy, but he wasn't.
Should we shut
really.
his mic?
Columbus was a bloody pirate.
Absolutely. He invaded Panama. He did a
told
lot
you
of
that?
But go online, read a book. It's out there.
Read a book, asshole.
Go online, read a book.
Go online, yeah.
How did
Go
I got so
online.
smart?
No, go ahead, guys. Google
Read
it.
Wikipedia.
How old is Joe works in your
Guys.
club? How old is Joe, the good-looking guy?
The good-looking guy is 20.
Okay, you think he knows about? Let's call Joe. See what he knows.
Thing
Is Joe nice?
Go online. I'll show you how you guys.
Look at Stacy. Stacy's
swear to
moving in.
God.
Is Joe nice?
Has his personality.
Does Joe want to see my act?
He's spoken for.
Is he?
Joe, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he has a
By Joe
girlfriend.
Matarese.
Very serious. That's what Vinny said.
Oh.
what's
Oh,
your
well.
point, though, about Columbus? I'm missing the point.
The thing is, growing up, people like he's such a good guy. He was a hero. But
I
when
don't
you
think
about
I've
it-
never heard anyone say Columbus was a good guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I
No,
really
no.
heard.
Growing up, a lot of Italian people like. He's like, oh, Chris, he's our idol and kind of stuff. I mean, he wasn't really.
No, there's only one thing. He discovered the only thing I've ever heard about Columbus is he discovered this country, America, rather, the continent. We should have
He
taken
came-
it all.
he didn't even come
That's
close.
why I've never heard anyone say, Columbus was a good guy.
Well,
he
he's just Staten
lent me
Island,
$10.
Yeah,
No,
Staten Island.
Artie knows. Joe knows this. Columbus are here, parades about him, all kinds of shit. But
They have a parade. Yeah, everybody knows about the parade.
I was kind of heartbreaking to find out that he was a fucking idiot. Really.
But did you think nobody knew about the parade? It's
No.
a major thing.
What I'm saying is, I thought he was a good guy until you found out that he was not. It sucks.
It's
I'm gonna
like someone,
Google
it's like
whether
someone drilled a
Columbus-
hole in your head and all the information's coming.
No, what I'm
He
saying
had
is,
3 boats, though. That was cool.
Nina Pinta and Santa Maria. Yeah.
Right, okay.
No, the bottom line is, all right. I mean, Dan always breaks my balls about liking Al Capone, but I liked Al because he was a self-made person.
Now we're on another tangent.
Al Capone was a criminal,
I know
a bloody
it was.
criminal.
All right, well,
I
listen.
know.
Mike,
So I said that for a reason because he was a bloody criminal, but I mean, I thought Columbus was a hero compared to him.